Hey there, fellow manipulators. Ever wondered how to get into someone's head? Manipulating them just enough to have control of what they do at any time. Well, wonder less, because in this video, I'll give you proven ways to get into someone's head without breaking the laws, so buckle up, this will be a thrilling ride. The first trick on our list is flattery. It's no secret that people thrive on compliments and enjoy hearing positive remarks about themselves. By complimenting your target, you'll ultimately make them more open to your influence. This may seem like an easy trick, but in reality, it's one of the hardest, because if done wrongly, your target will become more cautious when interacting with you. But if done correctly, you'll have an obedient puppy at your beck and call. So when giving the compliments, try being genuine or act like you are. Imagine you have a colleague who has something you want. You want that thing badly, but you know there's a 70% chance they'll turn you down. Instead of taking the risk, use the power of flattery. Now, this is the hard part. You don't want to flatter them the moment you want that thing. You want to start a week in advance. Start by complimenting a subtle thing that almost no one noticed about them. If it's a female, compliment her hair or how clean her nails are. And if it's a male, compliment his car or wristwatch. Those are things no one would easily notice. They'll be taken aback at first, and you want it to sound genuine. So walk off like it's nothing. This will make them unconsciously grateful that you noticed. Repeat this process 3 times about different things at different occasions and watch them fall over themselves to fulfill any request you have. And the best part of this technique is, if you do it the right way, you'll have an obedient puppy for a very long time. 2. This is a powerful psychological strategy that can be used to get into anyone's head. It is so subtle that it's very hard to spot when it's being used, which makes it one of the most powerful techniques. This technique can be used to make anyone do anything for you. This technique is called the foot in the door technique. This technique is done by making a small request that the target is likely to agree to, and then following it up with a larger request. For example, when you're having a discussion with your target, ask them for a little favor, something so little they'll feel bad if they don't do it. Once they grant that little favor, they'll feel committed to you and will be more inclined to comply with the subsequent, bigger ask. 3. Mirroring. This fascinating technique involves subtly mimicking the body language, tone of voice, or speech patterns of the person with whom you are interacting. By doing this, you create an atmosphere of familiarity and comfort, which encourages them to let their guard down around you. It's a simple yet powerful way to gain control over your target. Mirroring 70% of your target's moves will make them feel like they're connected to you. This connection will in turn make them easily susceptible to anything you do. 4. Silence. Well-timed. Strategic silence is another way to get into a person's head and make a haunting impression. When you intentionally leave a pause after someone has spoken, it can create a palpable sense of discomfort, prompting them to fill the silence. This technique is best to use when you want to get more information from someone. Imagine you're having a discussion with your colleague about a joint project you're both meant to do, so you're meant to share information about different research you've both done concerning the project, but your colleague isn't putting in a lot of effort using the power of silence. You can get more information from him and possibly create enough sense of discomfort that will prompt him to do more research, just to avoid the awkward silence in the next meeting. The scarcity principle. We've all fallen for this trick one way or another. When we're told that something is rare or available for a short period of time, it creates a sense of urgency in our mind, which automatically forces us to act fast so we don't miss out. That's the illusion of scarcity at work. Marketers and master manipulators use this trick often, which is why it's on this list. The scarcity principle can be used on anyone, for example. You want to ask your crush out, but you don't want to look desperate, and you want her to value you? Using the scarcity principle will help you bag that chick. Make yourself unavailable whenever she wants to hang out with you. This may be hard, but remember, you want her to fall mercilessly for you. To make this technique work well, just make sure when you pick up her calls and reply her text, you do it and make it short. This will make her value your time. When humans perceive something as being scarce or limited, their desire for it often intensifies. 6th, emotion control. Don't show too much emotion. If you're super happy or super mad all the time, it makes you look vulnerable, and when others spot your weaknesses, they might use them against you. So keep your feelings in check and you'll appear more in control. A poker face says, "I know something you don't," and humans be dying to figure it out. 7. Act stupid. I know this may seem hard for a lot of people, but if you want people to feel comfortable around you and trust you, you need to act like you don't know much. Don't reveal your smarts or brag about your achievements even if you want to. Just play it cool and innocent. As humans, we like to feel important, like we're better than everyone. Acting stupid will make people feel relaxed in your presence, making them share secrets and valuable information with you. It's like giving them the stage. 8. The conversation shift. When you want someone to stop talking, here's a sly move. Accidentally drop something, like a pen, and bend to pick it up. While you're down there, ask a different question that changes the topic. This way, you can smoothly steer the conversation in another direction. For instance, if your colleague you won't stop yapping about their weekend, drop that pen and ask, "By the way, what happened with your presentation yesterday?" This redirects the chat without being abrupt. 9. The fake secret. If you're aiming to get someone to confide in you, tell them a fake secret and pretend like it's confidential, and if someone else finds out, you'll get in trouble. For instance, you can say, "I've never told anyone this before, so please don't mention it to anyone." This subtle maneuver works because it makes the other person feel special and chosen. They believe you trust them more than others and are more likely to reciprocate by sharing their own secrets with you. Soon, you'll be swimming in secrets deeper than the Mariana Trench. That's all. 9 proven manipulation techniques to get into anyone's mind. Remember to use these techniques sparingly and make sure you don't use them all on one person, as this make the person find out. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe.